Now this is called the Sky Giga, so let's fight a level 150 Wild Giga. Yes, this can kill the Wild Giga quite easily and we are basically do not take any damage. The Giga is about to go down. And this was quite easy, but it was a wild level 150. Let's try something we can see on official settings. And now a Giga with almost capped melee damage. This one has 1800 melee, but on official I think you can reach 2000 melee damage. So I'm just gonna unclaim this and we will have a fight with this one. My Rhyniognatha is at a little bit advantaged because I'll be having the imprint bonus. I also gave this a cap Giga saddle. This should give us a good idea about how powerful the Sky Giga is. Let's fight. I am doing 500 damage because the saddle makes a good difference and I am taking 1500 damage. But the Giga has 26,000 HP and my Sky Giga has 65,000 HP. The Giga already raged and I am taking 900 damage now. I can tank the Giga pretty well. I can also attack with my range attacks. It doesn't do any damage though. We can take the damage, also we can just move around the Giga because we can fly. Rhyniognatha can range the Giga pretty well. There you go, the Giga is gone. And I didn't even lose half of my HP. So, two Super Bred Giga and Sky Giga. The winner is clear. They were right to call this giant bug a Sky Giga because it is far stronger than the Giga. It can reach 400,000 HP, it can get thousands of melee damage, and on top of that, we don't have to breed this for months. We don't have to spend at least a year on official servers to get these stats. All you need is a already bred good dino, then you can get something like this easily. Even though we can't make them and breed them and then mutate them, we can still get OP Super Rhyniogathas. Now let's see how that is done. These T-Rexes are level 1500. I know on official servers there is a level cap on dinos, but if you remove the useless stats on these Rex, then we will get around 400 level Rex, which on official servers that is obtainable levels. So to get a super OP Rhyniognatha, we need a super breeded host that has almost max out stats. It can be a Bronto, it can be a Racer, it can be a Stego. I think because we need max health and max melee damage on the Rhyniogathas, using a T-Rex would be really ideal. Now this Rhyniognatha has 25 into HP, 29 into melee. Unfortunately, only one of them got impregnated, so I have to spawn another. Now we have two Rexes impregnated by 150 Rhyniognatha. They have around 20 to 30 stat points on pretty much everything. So how this works, the host dino acts as if it was a parent in the mating process. The baby will get one of the stats of its parents, just like normal breeding, but host size quality and craving satisfaction plays a great role in this. So I'm gonna keep one of the Rexes to 0% at craving satisfaction, and for the other one I'm gonna give everything it wants. So I'm gonna make it 100% craving satisfaction. And the final feed for the cravings, now it is at 100%. Host size quality is 78 because this is a Rex. Now in few minutes we will see the stats of the baby. Now we have a 700 level Rhyniognatha. Let's see the stats. We got the 25 points from the wild Rhyniognatha, and we got 144 melee. That is not a wild stat. We got this from the Super Bred Rex. It was more than 144, but I think that's because of the host quality. If you use a Bronto or Giga or anything that is as large as that, then we will get that stat. Now let's see this one. As you can see, this one doesn't have anything close to 100 because we didn't feed any of its cravings. It is still on some of the stats are stronger than the wild Rhyniognatha. The cravings are playing a huge role in this. And now the Bronto is pregnant and it has host size quality 100%. Now I'm gonna feed all of its cravings and let's see what is gonna come out. By the way, I like to say this one more time. You can get a Bronto like this on official settings. It can't be level 1500, but you can get this HP stat. You can also get another 200 to a stat which that is melee damage, but no one breeds Brontos for melee damage, so that's why a T-Rex with the current settings on official would be very ideal for this. Alright, it's coming out. And this one managed to get the melee, weight, and the stamina. The level is at the half, but that is not the mechanic of this creature, it's the mechanic of the game. The babies will always get female side or the stat from the male side, so this is the same. This one got HP from the wild Rhyniognatha, but got the melee stat points of the Bronto. With 100% host quality and 100% craving satisfaction, we got the perfect exact stat points. The Bronto had 219 points into melee and we got exactly that. So if that gets lowered, the original stats also gets lowered as well. It can still get the wild Rhyniognatha stat points. If that happens, you're gonna have to do the process again. This is a level 1 Rhyniognatha with 0 stat points to everything. Now that changed something. The egg quality dropped to 25%. I didn't know what was that. Now we know. The higher the Rhyniognatha's level, the more egg quality we're gonna get. That will probably lower our stat points. We'll see. And that was pretty bad. The stats are lowered because of the eggs quality to extremes. Now we got 0 points to HP, that is from the wild one, and 0 points to weight, that's also from the wild one, and we don't get any movement speed. Now we had more than 200 melee stat points and that's lowered to 61. This is because of the egg quality, so egg quality has to be 100% as well. Another one about to pop off with 100% craving, 100% host size quality, and 100% egg quality. There we go, we got almost 1200 level Rhyniognatha. Let's take a look at this HP. Without imprinting bonus, without adding any levels, this Rhyniognatha with 242 points into HP and 230 points into melee, and that makes 1400 melee damage. Now for official, you can get 1000 level dino, but remove the oxygen, remove the food, and remove that weight, you have an officially usable super OP Rhyniognatha. Alright, it's grown with 100% imprinting. Look at that HP, 70,000 HP without adding any levels. Let's do that too. We can add 88 levels now, and let's put all of that into HP. This is unbelievable. 400,000 HP. This is official settings. This is official settings. This can be done with official settings. What is this? Look at that. Now I haven't added any points to melee damage, but let's see how much we're gonna do now. Look at that. I am doing 1000 damage. I did say that this is not a proper soaker, but when you consider you have 400,000 HP, this is a soaker now. This is a great soaker. Now that we see fully leveled HP version, we have to see the leveled melee version, right? Now we're getting another, hopefully with the melee damage. Alright, this one has 224 HP and 236 melee damage. Alright, the new Rhyniognatha is ready, fully imprinted, so let's level up the melee and see the damage. 4500 melee damage. Let me say this again, 4500. This is not boosted, this is officially obtainable stat points. 236 melee points. Let's do some damage now. Let me try the projectiles now. I'll start with the rocket. Looks like that is a normal damage. Let's see the bomb. Bomb barely does any damage as well. Let's see the needles. And that is also pretty normal. So the melee damage only affects the normal attack properly, and that's just insanely broken.